Welcome to GunnersLoversTV. I'm your host, Augustine. It has just been confirmed by Pep Guardiola that Kyle Walker and John Stones, they are out. Kyle Walker and John Stones are out of the Manchester City match against Arsenal. They are injured. They are both injured. Yes, you remember I told you Stones came out 9 minutes into the game that England was playing with Belgium, replaced by Gomez. But Kyle Walker has been struggling with hamstring or so, yeah. And Doku, when he was interviewed, also confirmed that he's struggling with it. And rumors coming up and down that Kyle will be available. No. Pep Guardiola interview today has come out to say Kyle Walker is out. John Stones is out. And the severity of the injury, he was asked for the two players. He said John Stones might come back early, but for Kyle Walker, he doesn't know how long it will be. So for the two of them, he doesn't even know how long the two of them will be out. So two very important players for Manchester City are out. He also said that Kevin De Bruyne is training, and he trained very well. Kevin De Bruyne, remember, was an integral part of that team that beat Arsenal last season. And the press always go very high when they see him play. They like him very well. He's a very good footballer, to be very honest. So they asked Pep Guardiola if he still has that same standard. And if that standard he has is what the young players should look at as their benchmark. And Pep, of course, said that Kevin De Bruyne has been consistent over the years. So because of that consistency, that's why he always plays. We don't know how he's going to react to the game against Arsenal because he's not been playing constantly this season because of injuries. Another person coming back is also Jack Grealish, who was injured for a long time. He's back. He said Guardiola says he trained very well yesterday. And he's hoping that he will stay fit. He's not letting the cat out of the bag. He has not said whether he's playing tomorrow. And Akanji, I think they didn't see him in the press people looked, they didn't see him training. And Guardiola was asked, he said, yes, he's fine, that he's fit. So you can easily draw out the team sheet for Man City at the moment. There's one simple rule. It's only fully fit players that are allowed to play if you want to do this kind of match. So I can tell you in my head that Doku will play, will start that match instead of Jack Grealish. I'm very sure of the fact that they will not take that risk. But if they do, it will be also to our gain. So Edison is out, we know. The goalkeeper is not there. Now, there have been series of questions asked that were put to Guardiola. He was also asked about Odegaard. You know, he tried to sign Odegaard in the past when he was in Bayern Munich. And also tried to sign Declan Rice, who eventually made a wise choice by going to Arsenal. He was asked about Declan Rice. He said, well, they have so many other players on their list. Declan Rice is not the only one, but that he has made his choice. Well, the pressmen will not leave him alone. Say, well, is it not these qualities you saw, which is using now to develop, to make Arsenal strong that you wanted to? And then, of course, the turnaround question is not direct answers from Pep Guardiola. Now, a lot of pundits have examined the match against Manchester City. I'll start with Gary Neville. Gary Neville has said that Arsenal will win the Premier League if they beat Manchester City. He sees that match as a springboard, a statement that Arsenal will make a very strong statement if they beat Manchester City in their own ground. Because according to him, he has been looking forward to seeing Arsenal in this same position again, where they are second time lucky to be leaders of the league, and see how they will react this time around. First time after a long time last year, we have not led the league. We won the league last in 2004, thereabout, a long time. So he feels we have gained more experience now to be able to handle the situation now that we're on top, even though we are just on a slim lead of goal difference. So he wants to see what the reaction will be this time around from Arsenal players. From his analysis, he feels Arsenal should be more experienced now to handle the situation. I didn't see him put a mark of how many goals will be scored. But Fabregas, he was bold to say that Arsenal will win 2-1. His reasons are that we have introduced Declan Rice and Havertz, and the fact that Jonjo is in that midfield. Nobody is talking of Partey at this moment, because Partey is going to be like a dark horse who might just come in second half and also display beyond every person's expectation. Because most people would write him off now that he's injured, he's not playing anymore. We don't know what football holds for him tomorrow on that day. So Fabregas feels we're going to win 2-1, and that Manchester City, they like bumping forward to go and win matches, going to the opposition side to camp there. But that Arsenal's fast pace will also be detrimental to Manchester City. It's describing the fact that even if Guardiola does not have all his first team regulars playing, he also feels that they have enough to compete, and that he has faith in young players like Bob, and he doesn't mind playing them in big matches, and Sunday will not be an exception. On ESPN, they've analyzed that Arsenal is a different kettle of fish at the moment. They are going to give Man City a fight, and that they don't see Arsenal sitting back, trying to curtail Man City all through the match. They see Arsenal going toe-to-toe with Manchester City. And also in their analysis, they've also said that the introduction of Declan Rice and Kai Havertz, who is in good form at the moment, will also be a thorn in Manchester City's flesh. One of the analysis another person was giving, which is a negative analysis, but was also countered by another person in ESPN, is that they don't know which Kai Havertz will turn up on Sunday against Man City. But another of the pundits there said that, look, to be very fair to Kai Havertz, he is not the most popular person, or he was not the most popular person in Chelsea, even though he won them the Champions League, scoring the winning goal. But since then, he has been haunted with criticism. He carried that to Arsenal. He didn't have a good start. He was able to stomach it. He's able to come out of it, and now he's playing very well. The national coach is using him as in first nine position. Arsenal showed everybody the way. So Arteta has identified where he's playing better. So it's something that gladdens everybody's heart. So that is the positive part of Kai Havertz. And the fact that with or without the ball, Kai Havertz is very good. He's tall, he's strong. He competes in trying to retrieve balls. And Ruben Dias will find it very difficult to handle him. Also, Odegaard was praised by ESPN too, and other pundits because of the way our midfield is playing. Our midfield is different, is dynamic, is fast. If Saka is fit, Martinelli is fit, it's a question of combination, getting our combination right. And we could just come out with 3 points. Now, if Arsenal come out with, when Arsenal come out with 3 points, we'll be 4 points ahead of Man City. And Man City, if they win the match, which we don't pray, we now have 1 point ahead of Arsenal. So both sides are competing, knowing fully well what is at stake. Arsenal wants to win the title, and Man City also wants to leave number 3 on the table to come to number 1, which they are used to. Every time around this season, this is when they wake up. But I don't think this time around they'll be able to wake up. I think it's too late for them. Nobody is talking about the match between Liverpool and Brighton. You know, Brighton is a very difficult team. Someday they turn up, someday they don't turn up. With the injuries that Liverpool have and the inconsistency they have shown this season, Brighton could give them a run for their money too. So people should keep one eye on that match too. Because what's going to happen is, when Arsenal beat Manchester City, we'll be 4 points ahead of Manchester City. And if Brighton, for some reason, draw with Liverpool or even manage to beat Liverpool, then you know that the gap will be open between Arsenal and Liverpool. And then, of course, with Manchester City. So, both sides, Liverpool cannot afford to drop points. Manchester City also struggling not to drop points. But Arsenal too, haven't been twice lucky now to be, by God's grace, being on top of the league table, would not want to take this chance for granted. So to round up, we just want to quickly say that Declan Rice has really improved coming to Arsenal. His ball retention in the midfield, his passes and his composure in the 18-yard boxes, and the way he shields the defense from bombardment from our opposition. One good thing about him is the way he stops an attack from happening. Anticipation is very high. So, and those are the kind of things that Man City are doing to teams and crushing them. So, Declan Rice will be very important tomorrow in our match. As it is now, Rodri and him will have a very good competition when we play them. Nobody wants to know how it will end. But we know that Declan Rice doesn't shy away from tackles or does not shy away from responsibility. He will stand tall. He's about 6 feet 2 inches. So we know that our midfield, if on a good day, will compete with any team. Bayern Munich will be watching this match, but they also know that we play different tactics when we play different teams. So like, share, and subscribe. Do not walk out past. This is GunnersLoversTV. Kai Walker is out. John Stones is out for Manchester City versus Arsenal. See you in our next video. Remember, Jesus Christ loves you. Today is Good Friday. And share this video to your friends. I'll see you in our next video.